Welcome to the Barre Intensity pre- and postnatal online instructor training and certification course. I have had the pleasure of working with 3 other fitness professionals to create this material. We created this course specifically for group fitness instructors who want to be able to teach to the pre- and postnatal fitness population with confidence. And what we want to do with this course is take that fear away. Take the fear away by replacing it with knowledge.
I often get asked, what can I do or what can I not do if you have abdominal separation? And the answer is it depends. So the challenge is, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And if you don't think about it, most people's default is to push their belly up. That's using your outer abdominals. That's obviously going to not help that diastasis heal. So coming up and trying to keep the belly flat, using those deep core muscles, zipping up the pelvic floor and the lower abdominals as you come up is much better, but that's really hard to see the difference in a group fitness setting.
Can do this, and she can keep her belly pulled in and up. Yeah, good, Lisa. Pull in just a little bit. Exhale. Pull up through the belly, not through the, yes. And she feels great here. Come on down to your knees, Lisa. But after about 10, 15, 20 seconds, this is gonna become hard for her. I mean, there's really no harm to the baby for lying on your stomach. It's not traumatizing the baby. It's just purely uncomfortable for Lisa at 8 months pregnant to be lying on her stomach. So we're gonna take it one step further. Keep your arm lifted, Lisa. Now think about reaching longer, almost lifting higher, and then give me a lift within the chest. Yes, so not so much the head. Let the thoracic spine, the rib cage, yes, lead the way. The head kind of follows. Keep working that, Lisa. Now the whole time, Lisa's doing so good here. She's doing her best to keep her hips still. We're kind of segmenting the body, upper half and lower half. So
the spine changes quite a bit during pregnancy because the weight of the baby and because our pelvis is essentially preparing for delivery, for birth. So when the pelvis changes, I'm just going to hold this one half so you can see, looking at the side view of the pelvis. Here's the front, here's the back. When the baby starts to grow, so here's baby. Baby starts to grow. Baby's going to pull the pelvis forward. So that's anterior. When the pelvis is pulled forward, the lumbar curve, which is here, is going to start to deepen and be pulled toward the front of the body. What that's going to do is start to shorten the front of the hips and start to pull on the low back. And so we get a fair bit of discomfort both in the front kind of groin area and then oftentimes deep fatigue in the low back around the extensors. This is a really critical dynamic relationship between these 3 muscles. If the diaphragm is not moving, because primarily from poor posture, which can be a product of many, many things, the pelvic floor is not able to respond. So we've got an inefficient responsiveness between these two. We've got, and then we can't expect, or we shouldn't expect, that then the transverse abdominis is going to participate in the way that it's meant to with these other 2 muscles. When all of this efficiency is reduced, then our ability to naturally and unconsciously support the spine through an oscillation of intra-abdominal pressure goes away. And then we become more at risk for low back injury, low back pain, pelvic injury, and in general poor posture, which then leads to poor movement patterns.
when you're teaching group fitness, you have, let's just say there's 10 people in your room. 9 of them are not pregnant. 9 of them are not in their 4th trimester. 1 of them is. So the majority is not within the pre-postnatal group. 1 is. You, as an instructor, cannot spend all of your time or the majority of your time with this one person. That's what makes our job so hard. We have to teach a safe and effective class to everyone in the room, but we have various different fitness levels, various different conditions. The goal is to make mom a little bit more autonomous in her workout. meaning mom should get to the point where she knows her body so well, she's very comfortable with these exercises, that she can pick the modification for her. So when you're going to do abdominal crunches, mom can decide what modification option she's going to take based on how she feels, based on what she's tried out in this exercise modification go-to guide. I want to thank you for choosing Barre Intensity as a resource for you to continue your education. I also just want to thank you in general for taking this step to learn more, whether it's from Barre Intensity or another brand. Education is at the core of what makes us better instructors. If you have any questions now or in the future, or feedback or comments, please let us know. We are always here to answer questions. We are always looking to make ourselves better, and we welcome any comments that you may have. Again, thank you. I look forward to you spending more time with Barre Intensity in the future.